Hey everyone, welcome to the Breakthrough Entrepreneurs Show, where we empower entrepreneurs to overcome the challenge of work life balance, burnout, break bad, old, unhealthy, negative habits, behaviors, build new habits, create new rituals, new routines. I'm your host, Muhammad Faraj, and today our topic is the number one bad habit that holds entrepreneurs back. The reason why you're unable to focus, the reason why you are unable to stay and remain productive, the reason why you're not building, you're not growing, you're not creating that business that you always dreamed, the reason why you're not working or operating from your full potential, the reason why you're not accomplishing faster, you're not making wins, you're not achieving, you're not making progress, you're not moving in a faster pace than others in your business, in your life. The reason why you're not being present with the people in your circle, with the loved ones, with your family, with your friends, is because of your number one single distraction in your life, and this is your mobile phone device. I talk a lot about distractions in my podcast, and we know that distractions are one of the impactful sources of our life and business. When we have a distraction free entrepreneurial life, imagine how much we are able to achieve, how much we are able to accomplish. We work in a very fast pace. We improve our performance. We get better every day, every week, every month. We are growing. We are expanding. We are scaling. We are building our businesses. We are expanding our network. We are accomplishing more. We are reaching those milestones. We are learning. We are growing. We are improving when we have a distraction free daily life in our entrepreneurial life. The reason why so many entrepreneurs or solopreneurs or families who run businesses or people who run businesses from home, the reason why those people are not able to start and build and grow and scale their businesses is because of their distractions. And I find that I learned from my own personal experience that the number one, the single distraction and the enemy for your business, the enemy for your productivity, the enemy for your not being able to be laser focused on what is important, the enemy of your goals, of your dreams is your mobile phone device and all the crap, all the social media accounts, the SMS, the notifications that contains that mobile phone, that device. So once you break this habit, once you become aware of this bad habit that is wasting so much time, so much energy, and preventing you from working from your full potential and making wins, making progress, and achieving your goals, is your mobile phone device your enemy in your environment, in your workspace, in your house, in your home. So in this topic, I'm going to talk about this number one single distraction, or one of the key distractions for our business and life, and I'm going to share some practical steps for you to help you achieve more, grow more, build more, and make your dreams come true by building that dream life that you always dreamed. So let's talk about our mobile phone device and how much impactful it is for our business and our relationships and our life in general. So many entrepreneurs or solopreneurs or families who run businesses, the first and number one mistake they make when they wake up in the morning or when they leave their bed, they check their mobile phone. You see, once you touch your device, once you check your mobile phone, and I don't care if you are turning off an alarm, or if you are checking emails or SMS or notifications, or if someone sent you a message, or if you're waiting or expecting any message or email from someone. And the number one mistake you make is you touch your mobile phone first thing you wake up in the morning. You see, once you touch your mobile phone, once you grab your mobile phone, this determines your day. It determines the day that you will have in your entrepreneurial life. So when you touch your mobile phone, the next step would be to check your social media accounts. The next bad habit would be to check your emails, to check your notifications. So you start your day with the enemy. You start your day with the number one single distraction in our life. And imagine the day you will have that day. You have already wasted your day starting with the mobile phone. So that let me check my mobile phone for just 5 minutes just to see if that individual or that company, or if they send me an email or SMS, or if I have received any email or notification. So that 5 minutes leads to 30 minutes. And then once you find, or once you check any email or SMS or notification, once you start to read, and that 30 minutes will lead to more distraction, will lead to more wasting of your time, wasting your energy, wasting or the sight of your goals. Because your entrepreneurial life, your business, your goals, your dreams, all depends on how much you are able to stay away or remove distractions from your life. Because all those goals, all those dreams, your habits, your routines, your rituals are connected to your entrepreneurial life. And if you let distraction off connect those goals, those dreams, those rituals, those routines from your entrepreneurial life, then that's it. You are connected to distractions. You're not connected to your goals, to your dreams. You're not aligned with your ambitions. You let distractions be number one in your life instead of your goals, your dreams, your routines, your rituals, and your relationships. So avoid this bad habit of touching your mobile phone first thing you wake up in the morning. Last time I was watching one of very successful entrepreneurs interview, and he was talking about this bad habit. He was telling that I have this bad habit of the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning, I check my mobile phone. And he admitted that he has that bad habit. So please do not touch your mobile phone. The reason why you touch your mobile phone first thing in the morning is because of a habit. It's because a bad, unhealthy, negative behavior that you have built previously, and do not let that habit determine the day that you will have. That's why I emphasize so much in my podcast about implementing your morning routine. And your morning routine is powerful. It's not just for your health, it's not just for your performance, it's not just for your productivity, it's not only for your business, but implementing your morning routine first thing in the morning help you stay away and be free from distractions like this, like your mobile phone device. Except for distractions with emotions, with thoughts, because so many entrepreneurs, first thing they do, they wake up in the morning, they start their day worrying and feeling anxiety or fear or self-doubts about thoughts, negative feelings, emotions in their body from their past, and they get distracted by them instead of visualizing, instead of thinking and imagining the day that they will live that day. So your mobile phone is the enemy of your entrepreneurial growth, of your business growth, of your health growth. So keep your mobile phone somewhere else. Do not let your mobile phone be visible to you, so that way when you wake up in the morning, instead of touching your damn mobile phone device, which is the number one single distraction in our entrepreneurial life, instead grab a glass of water, or make a coffee, or do journaling, or maybe if you need a training or workout, touch your sport clothes. So instead of getting distracted by mobile phone or starting your day with your mobile phone device, start your day with putting your sport clothes on. So the next thing is, when you are working, while you are working, you need to have a very, very natural, distractions free, noises free workspace or workplace. What the area, the environment that you are working in, it should be like drastically distractions free. No mobile phone, no device around your work area. Do not let any device steal your focus, steal your time, steal your energy, steal your concentration, steal your clarity. Because I believe that when you have a quiet and distractions free workspace or workplace in your house or at your office, I believe that you are staying laser focused on what is important, on your goals, on your dreams, on your business growth. Because if you don't have any distraction in your workspace, you are being fully present with your work. You are reading faster, you are working faster, you are writing faster, you are thinking faster, you are getting things done faster, you are checking those boxes, those tasks, those projects on your to-do list faster. You are getting things done faster. You are faster in your performance. You are faster in your productivity. You are faster when you are laser focused. So do not have any mobile phone around your work environment. I mean, if you go and visit any company, or if you visit any local school, you would find that inside the classroom, inside the office, there is no mobile phone. Even if they have mobile phone with them, like personal device, they would have to have that mobile phone silent and no notifications and sometimes off, because people need to concentrate. I remember I used to work in that elementary local Swedish school. I used to work with kids and students, and I loved the system at that elementary Swedish school. The reason why I loved their system, because that school was a private company, and what they did is they provided boxes like lockers. Every classroom would have their own locker, and that locker would have a key, and only teachers would have a copy of that key. So every day the students, the kids, start their day at the school. The first thing what they do is they implement their first good habit, which is putting their mobile phones inside the locker. So the teacher would make sure that every student have locked their mobile phone inside a small box of or a locker, and the teacher would lock their mobile phones and they would have the keys with them. I had a copy of key too. So we would have those mobile phones locked the whole day during the school time. So during the school hours, students, kids, they do not get to see their mobile phones. They would not get distracted. They would not be disturbed by any emails or SMS or notifications or social media. So Students are not allowed to have their mobile phones with them during school day. So from 8 o'clock until, I don't know, 15 or 16 p.m., students don't have any mobile phones. So what they would do is they would be laser focused, they would be productive, they would be concentrated inside their classrooms, on their lessons, on their homework, being present with their teachers, and they would socialize with each other, they would talk to each other, they would sit with each other, build relationships, they would do fun, physical, enjoyable activities on the schoolyard, instead of every student would check their mobile phone and they would feel isolated, and everyone would look distracted and busy with their devices, and that impacts their brain too. So I love that system. So what I did, I started to apply and implement this system in my own entrepreneurial life. So I don't have my mobile phone around my work area during my work hours. 5 days, 6 days a week, I don't see my mobile phone during my work hours. And I love this system. I love following a structure. I love having a distractions-free workspace. This is one of my favorite habits that I was so lucky and happy and grateful to build in my own entrepreneurial life, because I realized that before, when I used to be my old version, I would have constantly my mobile phone device around me and I would get distracted all the time, so often, that let me check that social media just for 2-3 minutes would end up being 2-3 hours. That let me check that email just for 5 minutes and I would end up checking many more emails in my inbox for hours. And imagine the distraction that I get every day, every week, every month. Imagine the procrastination that I was getting every day, every week, every month, and they were harmful, they were impactful, they were destroying my focus, my productivity, and ask me about the results. I paid the cost. I paid the price. I wasted months, years building and growing my business, not being able to be present, not being able to focus enough, not being able to stay and remain productive throughout the day, not being able to accomplish, not being able to get work done, not being able to be fully present with my family, with my relationships, with my friends. And I paid the price and I got sick and tired of this habit. So I said, one of the most distractions, one of the unhealthy, negative, bad habits that I'm going to eliminate from my own daily entrepreneurial life to deliver efficient work, to get things done, to get closer to my goals, to my outcome, to my dreams, is to eliminate this bad habit of removing my mobile phone device and do not have my mobile device around me while working. I am not better than those kids, those students at that school. I am not better than those employees who work from 9 to 5 at their jobs, at their companies, who have distractions free, who don't have their mobile phone device around them. And even if a boss, it doesn't matter who he is or who she is, if a boss or someone who's in charge would see an employee they're scrolling on social media or checking their mobile phone during their work hours, I promise you they will charge that employee. They would call them for an interview. They would ask them to eliminate, to remove their mobile phones while working, because they know those companies, those people, they know the value of their time. They know that all employees, students, kids, they need to be fully present, they need to be productive, they need to be focusing on what is important, not social media, not distractions, not notifications, not SMS, not emails, not messages. So the number one distraction in our life that has taken over our focus, our productivity, our clarity, and preventing us from achieving our goals, from building that dream business, building that dream life that you always dreamed, is your number one distraction, which is your mobile phone device. You see, the mobile phone device, it's nice, it's good tool to use it to connect with our loved ones, with the people that we love, that we care. Our mobile phone has simplified our life. We can get many things done through our mobile phone. We don't have to have a laptop or a big device to do things, to get things done nowadays. Instead, we can use our mobile phone to do many stuff in our daily life. But my friends, for us as entrepreneurs or solopreneurs or families who run businesses, our mobile phone is our enemy. It's the enemy for our productivity. It's the enemy of our focus. It's enemy for our businesses. So we should protect our time. We should protect our energy from our mobile phone device, from this single distractions, or one of the key distractions in our entrepreneurial life, if we want to deliver good quality, good efficient work faster, get things done, and remain aligned with our goals, with our ambitions. So do not have mobile phone device closely. And one of the reasons why I recommend, or I highly emphasize how important it is to not have your mobile phone device around your workspace, is because there are so many social media apps nowadays, and they're still constantly building more social media apps. There are so many noises, there are so many news, so many sources, there are so many websites, there are so many notifications, there are so many SMS messages in our life. So we are occupied by all these. So you can't be present. You can't really focus on what is important. That's why you feel stressed, overwhelmed, confused, because your mind is everywhere. Your mind is not fully concentrated on your business, on your work, on your high impactful tasks. Your mind is everywhere. While you are working, you're thinking about that notification. While you are working, you're thinking and worrying about that email, about that social media post, about if someone has sent you anything. So you can't be present. You can't fully focus on what is important. So you promised yourself, you promised your family that you have goals, that you have dreams, that you're going to work very hard to build that dream life. I tell you what, that dream life depends on how distractions free you are. That dream life depends on how much you are able to stay away from your mobile phone. The hours, the longer you stay away from your mobile phone device, the longer you stay away from social media, the longer you stay away from notifications or SMS or messages or emails, the closer you get to your business goals, to your dreams, to that dream life. So every minute, every hour, every day you stay away from distractions, from your mobile phone device, every minute, every hour, every device, every week, every day, I promise you, you are making progress. You are getting closer to your dream life. I promise you. Tell me this is not true. Look at those successful entrepreneurs. Look at those successful people who build big, giant companies. Go read about their history. Go watch their documentary. They were distractions free. They were fully focusing. They were working very hard. Their pace was very fast. They were getting things done because they were on a damn hurry. They were working with hurry. They didn't waste their time. They didn't waste their energy. They didn't waste their most productive hours checking their mobile phone, checking social media, worrying about that email, worrying about that SMS or messages. So what they did is they split it, they separated, they isolated themselves from the world, from distractions, from social media, and they focused their time, they focused their energy, they focused their effort only on what is important. That's why they made a difference in this world. That's why they're able to change lives, to improve other people's life, because they understand the value of their time. They understand the value of their energy. They understand the value of being productive. They understand the value of being distractions free. You're the number one enemy that keeps you stuck in your business, that keeps you feel stagnation in your business, in your life, in your relationships, and the reason why you're not able to build, grow, scale that business is because you're letting that enemy, that distraction, steal your focus, steal your time, steal your energy, prevent you from making progress, prevent you from getting results, prevent you from reaching those milestones. That's why so many entrepreneurs, they would complain why they are not able to build and grow their businesses. If you go and view or review their days, their times, you would notice that they are spending so many hours on distractions on social media, whereas they could have used that time to grow and build their businesses. And one of the benefits of staying away or keeping your device away from your workspace is that, like simply from if you're starting to work from 8 o'clock in the morning up until, let's say, 13 or 13 p.m. until the lunchtime, in these hours, these are the most important hours. These are the hours where you can show peak performance, where you are most activated mentally in your body and productive and focused. If you highly concentrate on what is important during these hours, imagine how much work you can get done. You can get work done that would take you a month, that would take you a week, if you are like very, very productive, very laser focused and present during these hours. And imagine if you repeat that every day, every week, every month, where you are fully present, where you are fully distractions free, like naturally, like free, very free from your mobile phone. I promise you, you are working faster. You are checking those tasks, those projects on your to-do list faster. You are working in much faster pace than other entrepreneurs who are constantly you are working much faster, in much faster pace than those entrepreneurs who keep getting distracted. So you are working much faster than others. You are working in a much faster pace than those entrepreneurs who keeps getting distracted, who are operating randomly in their entrepreneurial life. Those entrepreneurs who keep saying it's okay to get distracted. It's okay to check my mobile phone just for a few minutes. It's okay to sign in or log in into my social media account during work hours. It's okay that I'm free, I'm working in my business, I'm my own boss, so no one is watching me. I don't have a boss or a supervisor who's watching me, so I can check my mobile phone, I can check my social media. Their bad habits causes them to waste so much time, waste so much energy, and waste days, weeks, whereas they could have get closer to their goals, to their dreams. So why would you let this bad habit steal your focus, steal your energy, steal your time? So your mobile phone device is your enemy, and you should constantly be aware of this enemy in your environment, and you should protect yourself, protect your goals, your dreams from this number one distraction. And believe that if you keep building, establishing and if you keep practicing this habit, if you keep replacing your bad habit by getting distracted by mobile phone device instead of doing your work, if you replace it with focus, if you replace it with the habit of being productive, if you replace it fuck So if you build this habit, if you replace your old negative bad habit of checking your mobile phone or checking your social media accounts or emails, if you replace it with a habit of being productive, with a habit of being laser focused, of a habit of improving your performance where you are working faster and you are in a hurry in your business, I promise you, you will grow that business. You will build that business. You will accomplish your goals. You will accomplish your goals. You will make your dreams come true in a very in a very fast pace. In a very fast pace where you are in a very fast pace where you are working efficiently, you are working while being productive and while being laser focused on the high impactful tasks. So do not let this enemy steal your dreams, because your goals, your dreams depend on how distractions free you are. So these are practical steps, tips for you that will help you become distractions free entrepreneur, so you can achieve more, so you can grow more, so you can break through in your entrepreneurial life. The number one step you implement every day in your entrepreneurial life is having your mobile phone in another room. Put your mobile phone right before you go to bed in another room where you don't reach your mobile phone. So you are creating friction. You are adding extra steps to stay away from your mobile phone device. So you put your mobile phone in another room. So when you wake up in the morning, first thing, you don't see a visual cue. You don't see your mobile phone in your environment. Instead, you are starting your day with a morning routine. And the second step is you need to have an environment that is distractions free. So one of your source of distractions is your mobile phone. So have your environment, your workspace distractions free. Do not have your mobile phone, and even if you have your mobile phone, turn off all notifications, delete social media apps from your mobile phone, and put your mobile phone on a silence mode. So no one can reach out to you. No one can distract you. No one can call you and talk to you about their personal life or talk to you about things in their life. So you are isolating, you are separating yourself from the world, and you are very highly concentrating on your business, on your work, on your tasks, on your projects. And even when you have meeting or a conference, or maybe you are attending a mastermind event or a personal development event, try to put your mobile phone on a silence so you can be present, so you are fully listening to the event. You are listening and you are concentrating, focusing on the event, so that way you're not distracting yourself. That way you're not getting disturbed by your mobile phone. So do not have your mobile phone active or on when you are busy with event, when you are busy with your work, with your business, because your goals, your dreams, your business needs your clarity. They need your focus. They need your productivity. And the other thing that I highly recommend about your mobile phone device is that do not have your mobile phone close to you when you go to bed, or when you are present or you want to be present with your family, with the loved ones. So many people, they make the mistake of when they're sitting and spending time with the loved ones, with their partner or with their families, they're checking their mobile phone. You see, when you are checking your mobile phone, you are saying that that device, that mobile phone is more important than my family. That mobile phone device is more important than my relationship. That mobile phone device is more important than my partner. So you're not present. You're not listening to the people around you. You're not really being present. You're not enjoying, and they're not enjoying being with you. So have your mobile phone away from you and off, so you can listen, so you can talk to them, so you can spend good quality time with your kids, with your family. And when you go to bed, do not have your mobile phone device close to you, because so many people, they make the mistake is they start their sleep or they go to bed scrolling on social media, hoping that they will get to sleep, hoping that they will start to sleep. And we all know that blue light screen and your mobile phone prevents your body from producing the melatonin hormone in your body, which is the sleep hormone. So when you have light, when you have screen on your eyes, your body understands that you need to be awake, that you need to be active, that it's not time to sleep. But when you shut down your mobile phone, when you don't have any screens around your bed environment or your bed area, then your body starts to produce the melatonin hormone, and your body starts to understand that it's time to sleep for me, and you get to sleep and you get a good sufficient sleep. So be off connected, be separated, be isolated from the world while working so you can accomplish your goals. One of the mistakes I made in my own personal experience is that there was some people, a family in my life, and to be honest with you, I love them so much, I care about them, but they were sending me SMS messages, emails during my work hours. And I got distracted and I kept leaving my work saying I will do my work later. And I went out, meet up with those people, attending their events or helping them. And I paid the price for these distractions. I got distracted weekly, monthly, and I was not able to grow my business. I remained stuck and stagnant in my business, in my life, because that family, they were reaching to me by my mobile phone. But that mistake was a lesson for me. I learned a lesson from that mistake, that I will never have a mobile phone around my area, and I will always have it either off or on a silence mode, so I can fully present, so I can fully concentrate or focus on what is important. So I've been so happy, so lucky, so grateful to have my work environment distractions free, and I believe you should do the same too. So that's it. That's what I got for you in this episode. I was so excited to talk about this topic in this episode because I believe that the number one enemy, the number one distraction that impacts so many entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, so many families who run businesses from home, and they find it very hard to stay focused, to be productive, to laser concentrate on what is important or on their businesses, on their work. So I was so happy to share this episode with you to help you break through in your entrepreneurial life and start from today. Start from this week. Have a distractions free environment. Do not touch your mobile phone first thing you wake up in the morning. Do not let your mobile phone device, notifications, social media, emails, and SMS prevent you from making progress, from achieving your goals, and from building that dream life. Please don't forget to follow me on iTunes or Spotify. This is where I publish a new episode every week. And don't forget to leave a review. Give me your feedback, your opinion about my podcast, so I can improve, so I can get better. And don't forget to download your free guide down below in the description area. There's a link I put for you so you can download your free guide where you can start building habits, break bad habits, and reclaim your healthy life. Thank you so much for watching or listening, and I can't wait to publish a new episode. Bye, everyone. That wasn't bad.